Yo, what's up YouTube? It's me Brittany, and today I'm going to talk about my creation story, and it's like one hell of a story. So stay tuned, chillax, and here's my intro. So let's start from when I was born. I was born in Australia, Melbourne. I don't know how tall I was, I don't know what weight I was, I know I was 0. I just, like a newborn 1 minute old person. My parents are both from the Philippines. After I was born, my childhood, we lived in like a mini unit, not mini, but like it was like a unit and it had like a nice neighborhood and all this stuff. I lived there until I was 10. I don't remember much of it, I just remember living there. I remember I had friends and I was like rushing to do my homework, to like play with all the kids and all this stuff, so it was like really cool. My childhood was like alright, I guess. You see, like family stuff. Then I moved to this house when I was in year 6, and that was one hell of a year. In my childhood I realized that like I enjoyed singing, I enjoyed dancing, acting, all that sort of stuff. So in grade 3 I was like such a musical person. I was like, yeah, grade 3, can't wait to join choir. Joined choir since I was in grade 3, like all that sort of stuff. So I was like a pretty musicianal child. But during the time of year 6, this is where like it wasn't much, but it felt like a lot. So I was stressing over being captain of the of the choir leadership thing, and it was like really funny. I got bullied for that. I got, like in year 5, I got bullied for being Filipino, and I didn't like, everyone was like, oh my gosh, you're Filipino, do you know what that means? And I'm like, no. And I was like trying to be like a really happy child, but then when I went home I was like so sad. And then that was the time when I started watching YouTube videos. Joanne started getting me into this guy called Ryan Higa. He was like so funny. He was like the funniest person. Okay. So getting into Bethany Murder, Zoella, you know. So like bullying fit in perfectly with like family and all this stuff when I watched YouTube. And like whenever my cousin showed me Ryan Higa, How to Be a Ninja, the classic one without like all the edited stuff, like that was hilarious. I don't know when that was like so long ago. During year 6 as well, I had like a couple friends. Monique, I've known her since prep. She's like my lifesaver. Monique, if you're watching this, you're like my life. And you know, even though we don't talk as much anymore, I still freaking love you. Anyway, continuing on, I'm just gonna bleep this out. Was one of them. A couple of other people were, but they were kind of fake. That was like a really good time for me, but also the worst crappy time for me, because like I was getting bullied at the same time as I was bullying Monique. I was having family problems, and like you see this? And like to get back, I kept on watching YouTube videos, and it made me smile and laugh like hell. This was like 2009? 2008? Old YouTube, you know? Whenever I wore a free dress to school, I'd get picked on it and be like, oh my gosh, what is Brittany wearing? I was wearing like really cool stuff, you know? The Galaxy leggings and the graphic tees and, you know, the, what's it called? Baseball jackets. And oh god, I was like a stylish child back then. And I didn't know what style was back then because I was wearing whatever my parents and grandma and family gave me. So I didn't really care about fashion at the time. And I was like, yo. Anyway, so my friend, I haven't talked to him in a while. In year 5, I think, he introduced me to this app called Video Star. Like it was like the latest craze of being in primary school, and he's like, oh my gosh, I'm so into this and all this stuff. And I was like, cool, I'll like check it out and then I can make videos with you and all this stuff. So then I got really addicted to like making video stars, and I paid like $1.99 like 500 times because of all the prize packs. Yo, you have to buy, once you buy one you can't stop buying all of them. Video Star sponsor me. During that time, I was like really happy editing, and I was like, yo, editing's my jam, editing's my thing. Same with music, singing, yo, drama, acting, yo, dancing, what? So I was doing all these sorts of stuff, like arts, and yeah, it was like really cool. Like I loved editing. It took me a while to figure it out, so I was watching YouTube videos on how to edit. on Video Star, and Video Star was pretty new as well during that time, so I was like making videos daily, you know. So like that was a fun time. And then I showed them to my mum. She kept on laughing, and my dad, like they kept on, like both of them kept on laughing. I showed my family. My mom's like, show your auntie, show your uncle, and I was like really embarrassed to show them, but they were all laughing, and I was like, if this is the way people react to my videos, hey, why can't I make the world happy by posting them onto YouTube? Because watching other YouTube videos made me happy, so what if I made videos that made other people happy? And at the same time, I would be happy too because I was editing videos and that made me happy, so why not? And this was around early 2010, so I've been doing YouTube for 7 years now, and that's basically half of my life. So that happened. It put like a pause button to all the family drama, and then it started again. And this was in year 7 and 8, and I got like really pissed. So I took a lot of breaks off and on of YouTube. I was posting Video Stars like once a month probably, and I would get like 100 views, and I was only on like 47 subscribers. And I was like, yo, this number isn't getting any bigger. Should I even bother? What, am I worthless? Am I that worthless that people don't want to watch my videos? And there was this one video that got like 113 views, and I was like, holy crap, this is huge. And then I started posting on and on again, and yo, and then I stopped again because I had to study, I had exams, I had tests. I was in high school, and I was like, I don't have time for editing anymore. Maybe this is just a phase or something like that. But it's like a phase that's been happening for 7 years, so like what? Anyway, so that happened, and my studies were getting really bad, and I was like really sad because I couldn't edit at the same time. And everyone was like, where's your videos? Not everyone, but my main subscribers. And I've kind of lost them now because, I don't know, talking instead of Video Stars. But like, I was like, hey, why don't I do my first talking video on YouTube? It just happened, and then I felt like I had someone to talk to because no one was listening to me, and I had hardly any friends in year 7 because, you know, different schools. All my friends from primary school, they all went to like some other school. I was like really pissed at the time because I was like, I have no friends. And then I had a buddy, her name was she was like literally my bestest friend. Like it started like really slow, but then we clicked, and then I was like, yo, this girl's pretty chill, she's pretty like awesome, she's pretty cool. And then 2 years later she just left, and I was like, I have no one to hang out with. I tried to make friends, but then I didn't actually try. Like I tried, but I didn't try my hardest. So I seemed like the weirdest girl, like the psycho girl that was like just at school, you know, just the girl that no one talks to. And I was like really annoyed. And at that time, I know people making fun of me because like behind my back, like they've made group chats about me. They've made, I don't know what the hell else. So yeah, so like that, I was a clueless child. Like at that time, I didn't realize, and realized that I was being bullied, but like I was. And year 9, holy crap, we had city side, yeah, and then dumb decisions in city side and blah 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 blah. And then there was this guy, his name was I'm bleeping that out, and he was all like, yo, can I get your autograph? Like, he's a really funny dude. Like, it was like minimal bullying, but it was bullying in a way. I saw it in a negative way, so when I came home, I was like crying. I don't even know why I cried. It's like ridiculous. But like doing all this stuff, I was like editing, and then I lost editing because Final Cut Pro trial. So like and then I had to do it on new user for like every 30 days, and I was like, I kept on losing my editing and crazy stuff. But I started back again in year 7 when I met up with Monique, and we're like, yo, we're gonna restart YouTube. And I'm like, we need to. We decided on that day, we're like, we're gonna film. I was gonna film on my phone, she was gonna film on her phone, and we're gonna edit and all this sort of stuff. And it was like a cute little date thing that we made up, and it was like, we're like, yo, why don't we make this our trailer? So I did, and the card up there is gonna say my first video, whatever, I'm back on YouTube or whatever that is called. And that made me super happy to start again on YouTube, and I got like the vibes, like, you know, the vibes that you get from when like you're editing, like YouTubers here, when you're editing and just like buzzing through, listening to music and be like, woo woo, yeah, sort of, like, no, like, I feel super chill when I edit. And talking about editing, last night was, I did like probably last week, if I post this, last week I was on my Mac and I was editing on guest user for some freaking reason for Final Cut Pro. And you know what happens to guest user, if you turn your computer off, it doesn't save because it's a guest user, it saves nowhere, it just hangs on to there. I think that's why I was editing on there, so then like when I was finished I could just delete the files. But no, my sister wanted to watch Netflix on my bed, and so I was like moving my Mac, it's over there, and its plug fell out and it was on sleep mode, and then I literally cried. I literally can't right now. 6 hours is a freaking long time. And then I realized, yo, this is chill. It's only 6 hours of editing, like it could have been 12. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna re-edit, it might look better. Like what said, he DM'd me last night, just like, it's gonna be all right, it could be better. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. What was I up to? I've watched other YouTubers like videos of their creation story and all this stuff, and like their lives were like way much worse than mine. Like mine was just bullying and family problems, but there's this whole family, like legit family problems, like their parents split up, or like they come out, like, damn bro, I don't know how they handle it. They have YouTube, yeah, you meet new people, you meet fun people, but like, yo, but for me, during YouTube, I've met people, I've talked to people like all over the globe, and they're all like, we should meet up, and I'm like, hell yeah, when I go there, I'll meet you, or when you come here, you can meet me. And oh my gosh, like this whole entire journey through YouTube has been like amazing. Like I've just started. I've been doing it since 2010, but I've basically just started YouTube. Not really, but sort of like that, if you get what I mean, because I've just started up again, so it's like I just started YouTube. And I reckon it's gonna be one hell of a journey because VidCon is coming soon. I can't give that away, can I? Anyway, tour. Yo! A whole lot of those things are coming soon, like, you know. But like, YouTube has been like a massive hit for me. Like, ever since my one dance video blew up, like, oh, a quarter, well, not a quarter. It's basic, yeah, it's a 250,000 views. Like, that's a way of saying 250,000 views, but like, we made it big time, guys. Not really. But like, back to a couple weeks ago, no, last week, where I posted my YouTube Change Me video. That was like the real me. Like, this is the real me now, and I'm an awkward person. Like, I'm a social freaking person now, thanks to YouTube. I don't know why I'm doing this. So I've been rambling all over the place. Like, it isn't in chronological order, so you guys have to put up with that, because I can't be bothered editing parts and cutting them. That is my sister. Cutting, pasting, editing them into like yo, life could, like, editing can, like, I can only love editing so much. You know what I mean? So yeah. So guys, if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, you know, because clickbait, or it didn't happen. You know? No? Okay. Subscribe if you haven't, and if you want to join my fam, I don't know what to call you guys. I'll put the notifications on in the down box below, and I'll see you guys next week with my vlog from 2 weeks ago. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. See you guys later.
Champagne and sunshine, looking for a good time, sipping on the stars while we laying under sunlight, tan skin and light eyes. Oh my, she's so damn fine, kissing on her neck. We be running from the nighttime.
Yo! This is what I've been watching you guys on. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Yo.
You tell me how you feel, baby. I let you take the wheel, man.